Guess we're live. Try to go live on 4 channels at the same time. Crossing fingers, it's working. I'm gonna check right now. It's the first time I do this. I'm using Cindy's page, personal page, and I'm using Cindy's fan page. I'm using my page, and I'm using YouTube page. So hope you guys can see me. It looks like you guys can see this. There we go. So I am live. Very good. Omar Gonzalez, for the first time you do something right. That's what Cindy would probably say. Nah, just kidding. Anyways, well, the reason for me going live tonight. How are you doing, Omar? I'm doing great. John? Doing great. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. We're almost at the end of the month, but my wishes to you guys and to you, John. Going back, why I'm going live right now? Well, my wife is not going to be able to go live tomorrow. She's going to be busy. She has some stuff with school, and we had planned that we're going to go live, on these channels. Her and I talking about, the acoustic version of what we did, and basically we wanted to introduce something new that we're trying to do. We kind of took a break of playing, so right now we're focusing more basically on acoustic versions or acoustic. I don't know how you call that, but acoustically, basically, just a couple of instruments, just live, and I capture the sound and I capture them performing it. Them being by who they are and how they portray the song with a bajo and an accordion. We want to invite people, meaning other friends of ours in the music industry, to this. This is something I kind of had an idea back some time back, maybe 12 years ago, I believe, or maybe more. I don't know. Um, I always wanted to do this podcast thing. I saw a vision since then. Uh, I got discouraged. I didn't pursue it, or basically, as just I didn't give it the full attention as it I should have done so. But oh well, it is what it is. Right now, we're at this point in the music and in our lives. So basically, we were focusing on other priorities, but still uh, keeping in mind that we want to do music for you guys and for ourselves. I really enjoy when she sings. I really enjoy when she performs. Um, she's the reason why I do all this camera stuff. Um, and it just, I guess it gives me a purpose, capturing her performance out there, as in leaving an essence for future singers, or bajo quintos or bajo sextos or accordionists or drummers to pursue this, to leave a legacy. And she I'm just speaking of my mind, of how I'm thinking of these things. I didn't have a script. I was just, it is what it is, I'm rolling with the punches. But yeah, I basically wanted to amplify this. I really want to, if I'm permitted to be here, an extra 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, or as long as the man upstairs lets me, I'm going to go back to all these memories. I did this, I did that, we went over here, we had our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we really enjoyed it, and we're leaving something behind for other people to follow. It is a very hard industry. It's hard for mostly females out there. I'm noticing, and I've noticed. It's just very competitive, like anything else. It's like you want a job, and you got to be better than the other guy or the other lady. So this is the same thing in music. Basically, this is really hard because she's really competing with, not competing. She wants to do a genre that is for male dominance, and nothing against those people, nothing against those men or ladies. It's just we have our own style, and I just record. I'm just an amplifier. I amplify what she sings. I amplify in video and whatever I know or learn, in the vocals. I mean, the microphones and all that stuff. That stuff. Um, Again, I'm going live for her. She's at in the room right now. She's resting. She's waiting for me. It's 9:36. We wake up super early. We She's up by, well, we start around 5, but then she pushes me or I push her. Hey, muévete, wake up. And then she taps me or I tap her, and then she gets up. She has the shower first than me because she leaves earlier. She has to go to work. She has to be, with those kids by 7. She has to be at work. And she has, right now, earlier, she was doing her shakes and her food and everything. Same routine for years and years and years. And it is it is really something nice that she's doing this, teaching at the same time. Her kids they liked this one song, the La Loteria, and I didn't know. I just found out the other day that the kids liked it, and they want to see her perform it as in live. They want to go see her, and it's a beautiful thing. Uh, it's a beautiful art, and not many people have that. I can't sing. She has that, and some people can play a bajo. Some people can play an accordion. Like Javi. Um, it's an art. Everybody has something. In their lives. They have something really good that they can project for other people. Basically, they can, if they use it wisely, they can transmit this art to other people. And some people are, they're fortunate. My wife's fortunate to have me, and I'm fortunate to have her, and the guys as well. And they believe in what we're trying to do, and we basically it's a trampoline for all of us. Basically, we're trying to leave something behind, remembrance. It's just the other day I saw a comment about uh, to look back of people that have passed away, and you know some people are never, they forget about them. You go to the cemetery, who's that person? you know you don't know who they are. So basically we're using this platform, the social media. We're using YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. I don't like TikTok. But my wife has to use it. It has its own platform, but I'm more Facebook and YouTube. That's it. No more than that. I can only see one comment, so if I can't see the other ones, excuse me, because I can only see one comment out of one of the pages. So if I don't respond, I am sorry. I'm just seeing one channel. Going back, leaving a legacy, and that's what we're trying. So we're gonna be doing stuff in acoustic. We're gonna invite people if they want to come, and if they don't, we'll keep on doing it. We've done it for 15 years. We're healthy. We're gonna do it for a longer time. If that's what we love. I love my chaparra, and I'm gonna help her out as much as I can. Again, we're gonna put this video out in YouTube. I kind of was debating on how to do this, and I actually want to put this video out there for you guys on YouTube. It does mean a lot because we do look at the views. I look at the views because I'm more stats. I look at the stats of everything. I look at the stats of Facebook, the stats of YouTube. The other channels, I don't know. Instagram. They're a little bit challenging, but um, uh, I look at those because it tells me if people put likes or if they put hearts or cares or anything that those little what do you call it, stories that you see, I do those. I also do the reels. I do the cut and everything, and I see patterns. I see patterns, and I'm into stats. It's not that I'm a sports guy. I've never been a sports guy. You ask me about football, I don't know anything. Baseball, nothing around any sport. Um, my respects to the ones that follow it, but I don't. I look at stats. I enjoy that. I used to do it for my business, and it's just very interesting how people consume not just food, or anything, but how people consume music. Um, Again, my if the video cuts off, it's my camera. It'll probably go back on. As you notice, it just went on. I'm using my own iPhone. Check it out. I can move it. Check it out. That's what I use. So all these things, all these gadgets, I'm into all that stuff. But again, going back to stats, I see patterns. I see people, what they like, what they don't like. It just it's my interest, and I try to help my chaparra and the guys what in what direction we're going every year. And this is one of the directions we wanted to do a long time ago. I wanted to do it. Invite friends. I wanted to have them in the backyard. I have all the equipment. Why go 300 miles, 400, 500 miles, traveling? We already had an accident. Well, not me, the guys. We put ourselves, and all these people that that do music, they put themselves into in harm's way, and some people have lost their lives, and it's because of the art. They really enjoy this so much. It's like food. It's like, if you like Whataburger, you want to have it every Friday. You want to. Saludos, Jason. Many blessings to the band. Yes, thank you. Same to you, Jason. Same to you, Jay. Jason Lara has been also very, very helpful in this trajectory of my wife's music. He's helped us. He's guided us with his own opinions and art as well. And he's a good friend, very good friend. Uh, Again, going back, I'm into the stats of music, and we want to put more music out there. She has a talent in writing. She has a talent in her voice. Some people might not like it, to each his own. It's like, some people don't like coffee, they don't drink coffee. You know, some people don't like milk, they don't drink milk. Well, some people don't like Cindy, well, they don't hear Cindy, they hear Jason Lara. let me use let me use Jason as an example. Uh, but we all mean well. We're just trying to leave something behind, and I'm trying to record this for her, to capture this for her, and for me. Whoever leaves this world first, at least there's some memories there. Memories for her, memories for me, or memories for the kids. And again, going back to the to driving, some of these guys have not made it. Some of these musicians and singers have died doing this. And right now this world is just turning the page. Like, they don't read the whole script or the whole story. They get bored and turn the page. What's next? Feed me something else. It's an ugly, but it's another subject to talk about on something else. Norma Martinez, you guys are an amazing couple. Thank you, Ms. Norma. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, I never done this for her. I don't like to take her page uh, and put this out there for her. But today I wanted to, because I know she's gonna be tired. Imagine she has to go teach from 7 and all the way to 4:30, and then come back. And I think she has some tutoring thing happening. I forget what she has. She told me about it. But then she has to cook for me. And then she has to go back and get nice and dandy, for you guys, and go on Facebook, and it's kind of, it wears her out, and I don't want her to do that. I really am doing this for her and for the guys, Javi and I forget, Javi and Cuchito. Ya sabes, always here for you guys in any way I can help. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Igual nosotros, lo que te podamos ayudar, appreciate you, man. Again, Jason has his own music. Jason Lara, if you guys don't know him, he's pushing his own stuff. He's a good drummer, very good drummer, and he's played with some good bands, and he's still doing his thing like us. Wakes up early, goes to work, goes to he goes and plays and performs, and then he drives back to work. Todo cansado. I remember Jason having an accident one time. He hit a deer and almost had a really bad accident. That could have cost us, his life, or somebody else. But you guys, we're trying to, again, to project this music, the style that we have. We have our own style. Well, my wife does, and the guys, and we want to leave something. And this is something that we're gonna be doing. So again, going live on this is to tell you what's happening with the band and what's happening with what we're doing, and I don't have anything else to say about that. I don't know what else. I don't like doing these things that much. I've never put myself in the camera stuff. I do it sometimes here and there with my WhatsApp, or trying to project something else. Good vibes, but not the music. This is something else. I cannot be on stage. It's funny that I might have the communication skills on people when I go meet them or do business, and I can talk to you right now like this, and my wife can't. She just performs. You tell her do this, she does it. Go this way, she moves that way. Don't do this, she doesn't do this. Sometimes she doesn't listen to me, and she does it anyways. But oh well, that's a little argument for the road for her. You should have done this, you should have done that. But at the end of the day, we love each other. She's my other half, and I'm hers, and that's what matters to me, and that's what matters to her. Again, we're gonna go this. I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link here a little bit later, so you guys can see it. It's gonna be tomorrow at 7 p.m. on YouTube. I'm gonna push it on YouTube. For now, it's YouTube. Maybe if she's up to it, we'll do a live, like this video that we're doing right now. She'll be on top, I'll be at the bottom, or on the video camera. I'm gonna set it up. If you notice, it's not on a 16:9. It's not like you have to turn the phone and you can see it. If you notice, it's elongated. So the reason I do these things is for you guys to see it and grab the phone, because sometimes you're on the go, you're at work, you're driving, or you have it on your what you might call it, on the holder, on the phone holder, and you have it stuck like I have an extra phone here. You have it like this, and that's how you see all these messages, or you see who's talking, or the whole video. You appreciate the video more like this. I never liked taking video like this, but that's the trend now. So people don't do this, because sometimes they're in bed. Like right now, it's 9:49. Imagine you're asleep and you're watching the video like this, and you fall asleep, because it's happened to me. It hits your face because you're watching a video, and you get a bruised eye or something, So we do this. I'm doing this. The video is going to be, how can I say? It's going to be on this side, and then the other part over here. Sometimes I do 3, but I kind of like the 2 part. Those are the things I like. And I try to figure out the stats. Carmen Esparza, keep on making music. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Carmen. You so cute, random LeBron James Jr. um, you're so cute too. My best vibes to you. Anyways, a mover las nalguitas, guys. That's what I say. Mover las nalguitas because it's Monday 9:50 and I gotta go sleep and I gotta be ready tomorrow to work. So again, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for these comments. Thank you for going online with me and following through and putting your part here. If I don't follow you guys, I am sorry. I'm doing something else, and I'm not focused on the lives of anybody. It's just I'm working like anybody is. Um, and once in a while, I'll put a like here and there, and I like something and I appreciate it, and I'll put a comment. I really enjoy you guys. If I don't, my sincere apologies. If I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just our daily lives. We have priorities in our lives, and well, I guess we have to cut it here. I don't know how long it's been already. I think it's our 9:30, so it's already gonna be 25 plus 25 minutes, 21 minutes. I see it there. Oh, so cute. Another one. It says I'm cute. Well, thanks for the telling me these nice comments. Random, thanks, brother. I've been working out. Okay, read my message. Well, good for you. Good for you. Again, take care, guys. Have a good night. Appreciate it. And my best vibes to all of you guys. Hope you like this acoustic. I should have used this microphone on Cindy. I made a mistake. I should have used this mic because it captured some echoish, but I tried to fix it, but I should have used this mic that I'm using right now. But we'll do it next time. Again, love you guys. Take care. Have a good night. If I see you, if you recognize me, and I don't, I don't. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean it in a bad way. Okay. Um. Anyways, that gentleman, random LeBron James Jr. says stop. So that means I gotta stop. Take care. Have a good night, guys.